What's something that happened to you that sounds so fake that if you were to tell people, they wouldn't believe you?
Bitch, where the fuck do I start with this story? Because when I tell you I have plenty of crazy stories, this one is the most recent. So we just moved into this space right here, right? This is my garage. That's the bed where everything happened. No, I'm just kidding. And this is the brown room. This is gonna be my meditation room. So I was excited because I haven't had my own space in a very long time. I could do my work here. I could do my tarot. I could tell my stories. I can, because I'm a spiritual healer. So I also do, I have clients that I do counseling with through tarot. Anyway, so like the week before we came here to visit, to see everything, see if we like it, right? So we go down the hallway, and I wish I could show this video, but like there is a linen closet. But when he first opened, the landlord opened that linen closet, I literally saw what looked like the air conditioning unit like thing, right? And I was like, oh, the air conditioner goes there. I remember everybody looking at me like I was crazy, right? And they're like, mm-hmm. And I go, "Oh, okay, cool." Mind you, I saw it. Like you couldn't tell me that that shit wasn't there. We decided to come back here, right? And if you could see, there is this door right here, right? So I'm saying, okay, cool, where this whole space is gonna be a lot of light, and I have this window. And why am I saying that? Because I saw a window on that door. Y'all see there's no window. So I'm unpacking, I'm organizing the house, right? Whatever. I'm organizing the garage. I'm doing so much work. I'm thinking to myself, okay, I'm gonna put an air conditioning unit in this window behind me. And if it doesn't work, then I'll put it in the door window, right? I proceed to come back here and I realize this house is an old block house in Florida, and it's solid 1960s. This is an old crank window. So I was like, fuck, I can't put nothing in there. There's no way I can, stick a unit in there. You know what I'm saying? And my brother was like, don't get those things that like hooks up and goes out with the hose. That shit's not gonna stay cold. So I'm like, all right, well, I'll just put it in the window of the door. So I tell my man, I was like, hey, can you see if the window opens to the to the door? And he was like, huh? So he comes back here and he goes, yeah, the window opens. I said, the window to the door? And he was like, the window to the door? I said, yeah, the window to the door. He goes, no, this one cranks open. I said, I'm not talking about that crank window. I'm talking about the window to the door. He's like, Ginger, there's no window to the door. So I'm like frustrated. I'm like, what are you talking about? There is a window to the door. I could clearly see outside. And he's like, no, what are you talking about? So he's getting frustrated with me. I'm getting frustrated with him. I stand up to go check because I wanted to see the dimensions. It was as if somebody, like, I was awakened. I don't even know how to describe what happened to me, okay? All I know is the shock and fucking fear that came over my face. He was like, "Are you okay?" I said, "No, bitch." Like, no, I'm not okay. There was a window there. There was a window there that when we went through the walkthrough, there was a window there. And he was like, there was never a window there. Mind you, I'm like so like you could see that I felt like I saw a ghost. And he knows I'm not scared of those things, but he could see the fear in my face and the sheer shock of it all. And I just kept thinking back to that day when we did the walkthrough, and I'm like, this is like the linen closet. And he's like, what are you talking about? I said, the linen closet was where the air conditioning unit was, and I saw it clearly. And he was like, there was no air conditioning unit in there. And I was like, oh my God, I feel like I'm fucking nuts. The day of, I could see the window and I could see like a screen, excuse me, and I could see outside, like outside the window. I'm like seeing it right now in my mind's eye. And I remember seeing the grass, the backyard, the other people's yard, like the wood fence, like it wasn't an alternate yard, like it was our yard, but through a window. When I tell you I felt absolutely insane that I needed to take a nap, that's the feeling I had. I am not kidding. He just kept saying, just relax. I believe you. just relax. I'm like, no, 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 no. Like later, of course I asked my brother, my daughter. They were like, there was never a window there, mom. Like, there was never a window. I all I know is I must have been in an alternate dimension. Like, it was so. That's the only explanation I have. And let me tell you, I've had moments where, something might have been a certain way, and I think, I might have been in an alternate universe, but this was hella crazy. Like, two things. One, okay, the closet, but the door, like, I could fight you for this door. I don't understand it. I don't get it. It's crazy. So, yeah, shout out to the person that's like giving me an option to share this weird fucking story.